We measure wealth in billions today. But centuries ago, one king possessed a fortune so vast, it's considered almost mythical. His spending didn't just make headlines, it collapsed economies. This is the true story of Mansa Musa, the man who was, and perhaps still is, the richest person ever to walk the earth. Mali's wealth came from two simple things: location and resources. Gold was everywhere, flowing from the rivers of Bambuk, and salt, as valuable as gold, crossed the Sahara in massive caravans. In 1312, Musa Keita ascended to the throne of the Mali Empire. This wasn't a small kingdom. Mali was a West African superpower, and its strength came from controlling the trade routes of gold and salt. Every ounce of these precious resources passed through his hands. Half of the old world's gold came from Mali. Miners panned for nuggets in rivers, while caravans hauled enormous slabs of salt across the blinding white Sahara. Musa didn't just tax wealth, he was the source of it. And salt, as valuable as gold, flowed through his lands. As a devout Muslim, Musa embarked on the Hajj to Mecca in 1324. But this pilgrimage was more than a religious journey, it was a display of statecraft and devotion on a scale the world had never seen. His entourage stretched across the desert like a moving city. 100 camels, each carrying 300 pounds of pure gold dust, formed his traveling treasury. Entire markets would tremble under the weight of his generosity. When he reached Cairo, Musa gave gold to the poor, tipped courtiers with handfuls of nuggets, and spent so freely in the markets that he caused economic chaos. Gold flooded the streets, and for years, Cairo suffered crippling inflation. The value of gold collapsed for over a decade. But to remember Musa only for his wealth is to miss his true genius. On his return from Mecca, he brought back something more valuable than gold: knowledge. He recruited scholars, architects, and poets, transforming Timbuktu into a beacon of learning. He commissioned the Jinjiuhrabiyar Mosque and founded the University of Sankore. Under his patronage, students came from across Africa and the Islamic world to study law, medicine, and astronomy. Hundreds of thousands of manuscripts were copied, preserved, and studied. Musa's legacy was written in ink, not just stored in vaults. Mansa Musa's wealth forced the world to acknowledge West Africa's power. In 1375, the Catalan Atlas featured him seated on a golden throne, holding a colossal gold nugget. For the first time, Europe visually recognized an African emperor as the richest and most powerful king of his age. So how rich was he? Modern estimates place his fortune well over $400 billion in today's currency. But the number is almost irrelevant. Musa didn't just have wealth, he was the source of it. His story rewrites the narrative of pre-colonial Africa. Mansa Musa was more than a king of gold. He was an emperor of ambition, a man who used unimaginable wealth to build a better world. What other hidden history should we uncover? Subscribe for more.